today I'm going to be playing with some makeup. I have a friend that requested that I do a couple looks, so I'm gonna try one of those today. I will pop a picture in here so that you have a reference of what I'm gonna be trying out today. But yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. I ordered the Hydra liner by Suva Beauty in the shade Freezie, and it's a matte Hydra liner. So I think that will be a pretty good match for the blue in that picture. And then I also got a white liner, so I'll probably put the white liner down first, and it's just the Morphe Blank Slate liquid liner. And then I'm just going to use a black shadow for the rest of it. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to pop in with is I'll start off with the black, and I'm going to go in with the Essentials palette by Voss. There's just a black shade in here called Black. Alright, hither. So I'm going to start off by stamping that wing shape, and then I'll buff it out. Actually, first, no. So I'm gonna go in with the shade 2 in the P. Louise eyeshadow base. So I'm just going to put that on with my sponge. Put some on the back of my hand. And then I'm just gonna cover my eyeball with it. I do already have my base down. I have my foundation on and everything already, but I wanted to try out these P. Louise bases. Okay, so eyes are primed. I actually thought that shade was gonna be darker than it is. I think that's the darkest one that I got. Yeah, so I got shade 0, 1, and 2. Of course, 0 is white, and then I got 1, which is pretty light, and then 2 is the one that I just used. I don't know. I guess it does look pretty similar to the color in the tube. I bought these online, so it was a little hard to tell. But I figured that the shade that I have on would be my tanner shade, and it looks a little light still, but that's okay. So if you cover it with eyeshadow, it's not going to matter anyway. So the next thing that I want to do is I want to jump in to the black in the Violet Voss Essentials palette. And I'm just going to stamp the wing shape in that we are looking for, and then I'll start to blend it out. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna use, this is the Lavish pencil brush. It's a pretty stiff brush, so it should pack on the color that I want. So I'm gonna start like I do with wing liner. I'm gonna start here, and then I'll bring it in and stamp it out. I'm gonna try really hard not to get fallout all over my face, especially with the black. I have that line for my shape, and then I am going to make it just a little bit deeper, packing on some color, and then I'll start to blend it out a little bit more. use the same brush to blend out the edges, just to blur them a bit. I don't want to go in with too fluffy of a brush because then I won't have the precise, I don't think I'll be able to keep the precise line that I want. I'm just buffing those edges out. Blending out edges so it looks a little softer. So from here, I'm going to take a little bit of a fluffier brush. It's not much fluffier. This is the e.l.f. eye crease brush, so it has still has a pretty small brush, but I'm gonna start to blend that out even more. I didn't put any more product on this brush. I just went in with it clean. I don't really want to add too much more product. Really the only blank space on her lid is like right here, so I'm just gonna blend the black into this space up here so that we get the look that we're trying to achieve. Gonna put some more black on where we really want it to be black, because as I'm blending it out, it's getting a little blue. So we're just gonna add some more product in just to really deepen it up. And then just gonna start blending that out again with the other little bit fluffier brush. I'm just very lightly doing the outside edges. Very, very lightly, because I don't want it getting too crazy. Just put a tad bit of the black on this brush, just to help blend it. You don't need to go in with this many palettes, but I'm just gonna kind of clean up where it's supposed to be negative space I'm going in the Tarte. I guess I don't know the name of this palette, but it's by Tarte. It looks like this on the outside and like that on the inside. So I'm going in with the shade Crystallized in this palette, and I'm just using the Lavish eye shading brush. It's kind of it's just like a small, we can focus, small eyeshadow packing brush. So I'm just gonna put that on the areas where it's supposed to be like that blank space. Just kind of blending that into the black a little. Packing it on the lid pretty well. And then blending it into the black. Just lightly blending that color into the black, like so. I always have a problem with going a little too ham with dark colors. So I generally create more work for myself, but everything can be fixed. And then I'm also gonna go, with that color, I'm gonna go around the edges too, like the outside edges, just so that it's nice, clean, blended lines. So I'm pretty sure that I stuck my brush in the wrong color. So it's a little shimmery up here now, but we're still gonna try to blend it. It doesn't really matter if it is, because that's where we highlight the brow bone anyway. I am getting a little fallout, so I'm just gonna brush that away. If you've already powdered your face, it's usually not too big of a deal to just brush away whatever fallout you may have. I'm just going to continue to blend out these outside edges. Get down here as well. And then I'm gonna go in with the black again, just to make sure we don't lose the depth and the deepness of the black with all the blending. So I think that's good. Obviously mine is going to be on a much bigger scale than in the pictures. I think she stopped hers like at the end of her eyebrow, but I just took mine out a little farther. So I'm going to jump off camera, do the other eye, and then we'll go in adding the neon lines. So I'll be right back. Sorry about the change in audio, guys. My microphone died and I didn't realize it. So I'm just beginning to apply the white liquid liner, and I'm applying that the same way I did with the black shadow. I'm starting from the outer corner of my eye and bringing it out to the edge of the wing, and then from there I'm bringing into the inner corner of the eye. And I'm just continuing to build up the color. I'm not focusing on making it too precise of a line since we're going to cover it with the blue anyway. Just want a solid white base for the blue to go on top of. So once I have all of the white down, I'm going to go in with the blue liner. I just wet my brush. I sprayed it with a bottle of water that I have and then dipped it into the Freezie liner. And then I'm just covering all of the white with the blue so that it looks neon and that there is a good amount of color. And in the photo, she also has some blue freckles, so I'm just adding those with the blue Hydra liner as well. And then going over them with whatever's left on powder brush to even out the skin tone. Now I'm going to add the inner corner highlight. I'm gonna do a full look with this palette too that I got the other day, the James Charles and Morphe palette. I'm very excited. But it looks like the shade Ringlight right here would be the closest match out of any of the shadows that I have for the inner corner. So I'm just gonna go in with that. I didn't want to dip into it today just because I wanted to do like the full look with using this for the first time, but I also want this to look pretty similar to what it's supposed to, so I'm just gonna jump in with that, put it on the inner corner. Oh yeah, that's a nice white highlight. Very pretty. Okay, so that is that. I might jump into it for the highlight on my face as well, just so that it matches. It could be really pretty. So let's finish off the eyes first. I do need some lashes, so I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna use these Lashaholic luxury lashes. It's called Instaglam. That's the style that they're in. Okay, so I'm just gonna place those on. Pushing those into the lash line. Make sure the corners are stuck really well. Just gonna place the other one on. Both of those are on pretty well, and now I'm just gonna tightline with some black eyeliner. I'm gonna use the Senegence Eye Sense black liner just to tightline, make sure that there's no gaps, or make sure that you can't see any gaps between my real lashes and the fake lashes. And then I'll also add mascara to blend them in as well. think I'll add some in my waterline as well. Yeah. That makes the lower lash line come together a lot better. Then I'm just gonna go in with my usual. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Lash Stiletto Mascara to blend my natural lashes in with my false lashes. Need to go too crazy, just need to make sure your lashes are coated so that they're not a different color. And then I'm just going to add some to my lower lash line as well. Okay, so that is the eyes finished. I think they came out pretty good. I like them a lot. So I think we'll bronze up the face a little bit. I'm gonna go in with my the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer right there. And I'm just gonna add some of that to the cheeks. I don't really want to go too crazy. I don't want to take away from the eyes. Like, I don't want it to be like severe contour, really. Just add a little color into the face. Under the nose and on the sides, under the lip. Actually gonna zoom you out a little teeny bit so that you can see, and then I'll just do under my chin a little. And then I am just gonna go in with a little bit of a smaller brush. This is the Luxie Small Contouring 512 brush, and I'm just going to create a little more depth in my cheekbones. Just a little bit. That's it. Same on the other side. Highlight or not. So I'm just gonna take this like fluffy brush. It's normally used for loose highlight, but I'm gonna use it for this just because I want kind of a light dusting of highlight and not anything like too crazy. So I'm just dipping that in and then placing it on my cheekbones. Yeah, see, that's what I'm looking for. I just really want it to be like a touch highlighted, but not a severe stripe or anything. Just doing the same thing on that side. Like so. Maybe I'll just put a teeny bit on my nose. Teeny bit. And that's it. Maybe about there. So I think I'm gonna use the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in Black Cherry. That's what color it looks like. So I think I'm gonna go in with that. think this is quite as dark as I want. Alright, so that's not as dark as I want. So I'm gonna go on top of it with the Smashbox Plum Roll Matte. And it looks like so. Just to deepen it up a bit. That's better. Alright guys, so that is the final look. I really like how it came out. I really like the eyes. This teal color is one of my favorite colors in the world, so I was excited to try that out, and I really like how it performed. It was really easy to use. You just wet your brush and dip it in and paint with it, really. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how it turned out. And if you have any other requests of things that you would like to see from me or like to see me try out, just let me know down in the comments. I do have another look that my friend had sent me that she wanted to see me try out, so I will be using the James Charles and Morphe palette to do that one. So I'm really excited to try that out in the future. It'll probably be my next video, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye. It's kind of one of those neon liner looks, and I mean, you can see from it. So I'm gonna start off with, what am I gonna start off with? Shimmery? No, did I stick my brush in the wrong one?